Hi, this is Jerry with another in my series of easy to make dinners. At least I think they're easy to make, and I think you will too. Guys, this is really up your alley. It's simple to do. What we're making today is a bouillabaisse, or sometimes called a Cioppino. All we're going to do is put everything in one large pot. We're going to crank up the heat, let it boil for a while, and then we're going to serve it on a plate. Or you can just serve it on the table if you want to. Have a nice bottle of wine with that, some sourdough bread, and you are set. You're going to impress the neighbors or anybody else that you want. Now what we're going to have with our bouillabaisse today is we're going to put in some snow crabs, we're going to put in some clams, some mussels, some corn, some red new potatoes. We're going to put in a little bit of seafood seasoning. We've got some onions, and add a little bit of spice. We're going to put in some andouille sausage. So let's get started right now. We're going to take a big pot that we happen to have, one of our huge pots, fill it full of water. I took the liberty of doing that already. Just pop it on the stove. We're going to add some of that seafood seasoning I was telling you about. You want to add that now so that it will boil the whole time through. We're going to go ahead and turn on the heat. Make sure it's on. We'll let it boil and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, that pot sure is boiling. I can't wait to throw everything in here. Well, let's go ahead and rather than put everything in at one time, we're going to put this in stages. So we're going to put in the andouille sausage, those potatoes, and the onion. We're going to let that boil in here. We're going to keep this on boil for probably about 10 minutes. Be careful you don't let things splash up on you. Certainly don't want to do that. I'm sure there's a scientific way that all of my cooking friends know on how to put it in here so you don't splash, but we're going to go ahead and take our chances. It has stopped boiling at the moment. We've got a great pot going here. I can smell that seasoning. We'll put in that last sausage. So like I said, about 10 minutes, and then we're going to put in some more of the ingredients from there. Alright, this has been boiling for about 10 minutes. I went ahead and snuck the corn in just a few minutes ago. Now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So let's go ahead and put that shrimp in here. Let that kind of float around. Sure looks great. Nice looking shrimp. We'll put those, look at that crab. Now, of course, we had Dungeness crab from the West Coast, my favorite of course, but we don't here, but the snow crab certainly is great. We'll add that in there. Now we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the shellfish, or not really shellfish, but the rest of the, just shellfish that we'll add. Mussels here and the clams, and we're going to go ahead and push that down a little bit. Put it all in there and boil this just for about 5 minutes is all we're going to do. We'll turn the heat up here just a tad. And then we'll be ready to eat. Fantastic. Boy, doesn't that look good? I've already checked. The clams are open. The mussels are opening up. Look at that crab. Look at the corn and the onions floating on the top. I think we're done. Okay, we've gone ahead and just pulled this off the stove. We've drained everything and plated it and served it up. Check this out. There's that snow crab. We've got some corn, the potatoes. Look at the mussels that are there. We've got the onion, we've got the shrimp, we've got some clams. Man, I'm hungry. I'm ready to dig in. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit of Chardonnay wine to have with this. Well, this is Jerry with another dinner. Remember guys, simple to do. Our bouillabaisse, sometimes known as Cioppino, all done in one pot. Took us about 45 minutes to do the whole thing from start to finish. Easy to do. Have a great day.